What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a nice, somewhat cool, bit humid Wednesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and Anderson and I are hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. We had a bit of an eventful day, wouldn't you say?
It was definitely a WTF Wednesday for today.
Yeah, today was a WTF Wednesday for the ages. We got to take my daughter back to school down in Columbus, and things started off pretty good. We got down there in decent time, got a spot before everybody else filled up the street. Got lucky. We didn't get to use the service elevator, which was a good thing, because the service elevator, you actually had to carry your stuff up 7 steps in order to get to the elevator, where the main elevator, you could just roll up a nice little ramp. So that worked out for us. Now, what didn't work out for us was it was 104 degrees with the heat index, and clearly we're not dudes that are built for 104 degree heat.
And the humidity was like breathing underwater. It was much worse than the humidity last night when we were doing our videos.
Yeah, it was the most uncomfortable I think I've ever been. We tried to stop at some breweries on the way home. So we stopped in the Olentangy River Brewery briefly, but it was so hot we could only drink 1 beer each and had to roll. I had to leave. I thought I was going to pass out at the facility. We were so dehydrated. It was so hot. So
I believe it's pronounced Olentangy.
Olentangy. What did I say? Tangy?
Yes.
Olentangy. Sorry. My apologies. So it seems like this is a nice evening for WTF Wednesday beer. For those of you that may be new to the program, WTF Wednesday is the one day a week when I showcase beers that I probably wouldn't showcase otherwise. So that sometimes means stuff from the macros, the big boys, Bud, Miller, Coors, Labatt, those folks. Sometimes it's just weird styles from microbreweries. So a while back I did one from Ernest Brewworks, which was a beer-wine hybrid. And the one we have today is Coors Pure Light. And obviously, many people are probably familiar with Coors, the banquet beer, or Coors Light. Guess this is a new addition to the line. Where'd you find this one?
So the other weekend I was heading down to go hang out with some friends. I stopped by the grocery store and they were closed. Google lied about their hours. So then I had to start looking for a grocery
COVID
store.
Salt. Don't worry, we know what happened.
That was open past 10 p.m. And a random Meijer's happened to be open till midnight. And it was on my way to where I was going. So I went to this Meijer's that I've never been to before in a place called Seven Hills, Ohio, which a lot of people fondly call Seven Figures, but we won't get into that. And in that Meijer, they actually had quite a few different beers I'd never seen before, and this was one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never seen this one before. When I looked it up on Untappd, it only had about 2,000 check-ins, which for a macro beer is a really small number.
You would think they would get that in a day.
Yeah, you would think so, right? I mean, if it's like regular Coors Light or Coors Banquet probably has, I can't even imagine, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of check-ins. So it's kind of, I don't know, interested to see this. So I did a little looking to see what it is, like what makes this different than Coors Light per se. And it says Coors Pure Light will fit squarely into the new healthy low-cal segment. This beer is sessionable at 3.8% ABV with 92 calories and 3.5 grams of carbs. It's USDA organic. We see the label here on the front, and it contains no sugar. So,
did you discuss the other day what USDA organic means?
I did. You know what? I
thought you did.
It was on another WTF Wednesday. I think I did the Mick Ultra Pure Gold or something. Theirs was called. This one's Pure Light. So I don't know if maybe breweries are starting to use the USDA thing with the pure moniker.
I'm sure it's just marketing.
Yeah, I'm sure it is as well. I mean, on the back here it says contains organic barley, organic hops, and water. Where's the organic water? I want organic water. Damn it. So I don't know what they're going for. To me, this seems like the world's most unnecessary beer. Coors Light is already as light as you can get, and I guess this is trying to go even lighter than that. So, you ready to give this a shot, dude?
I don't know. I'm sure it can't be that offensive.
No, I mean, look, to be fair, we're dehydrated, exhausted. It's probably not a bad beer to review today. It was this, or I had a 10% earthquake in the fridge. And there ain't no way I was messing with that thing right now, bro.
That'll be for another day.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that thing is, man. I looked it up. It's made by the Four Loko people. They trying to do beer, dude.
Well, that's very clear.
Yeah,
very yellow.
Yeah, that's... That resembles a urine specimen if you're an Olympic athlete, right? Nice and clear.
With less
yellow.
testosterone.
Depends which team. There's a fair amount of bubbles in there, but they're really kind of fine. The head was kind of non-existent. You saw that.
But it is hanging around the edge of the glass.
Yeah, it's around the edges. Kind of got the little soapy bubble thing going on, but not a whole heck of a lot going on there. Not that, we expected a big frothy head on this. Just give it a sniff.
That smells like an adjunct lager.
Yeah, I don't like that smell.
That smells like it's not going to be good.
Oh, it's kind of odd. I mean, if it only has organic barley, hops, and water, I mean, are they saying they're the only ingredients? It does have that kind of funky adjunct smell, which kind of throws me off a little bit here. Ingredients: water, organic barley, malt, yeast, organic hops.
No organic yeast either.
It does give off a little bit of an odd smell. I mean, I think you pick up a little bit of maybe like light malt, but then there's something funky, something a little bit strange. Like I'm not sure what it is.
I mean, it's almost reminiscent of like the skunky beer smell, but not overpoweringly. Just
like really light. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It's not bad necessarily. I mean, like you kind of work to pick up the scent.
As I just poured it all over the table.
I thought you were gonna sniff it up there accidentally. All right, let's give this a shot.
Oh, if I'm gonna spill a beer, this is the one to spill.
Fair enough. Cheers. Obviously very light-bodied. Watery, I would say. It's not a heck of a lot going on there.
That's just there.
As far as the taste,
it's just there.
This is beer-flavored water. We've had a few of these, when we've been doing these reviews. What do you get out of it? I don't know. This tastes like beer-flavored seltzer water.
Like Caliber or Bush NA or
I don't even know.
Almost like that.
I don't even know if I would go that far. Like, it's just kind of like, it's definitely carbonated in like a seltzer would be. You get that body to it, right? Like that light body, the carbonation, kind of like drinking a soda almost. But the taste is just, I don't know, non-existent.
It's like all those flavored waters that advertise just a hint of whatever the fruit flavor is. That's what this is. This is carbonated water with a hint of beer flavoring.
Yeah, when sometimes when you're at restaurants, they put some cucumber in some water and you get that tiny bit. That's what it is to me. That being said, I don't think it's a bad taste. I honestly don't even think there's enough there to pass a judgment on flavor-wise because it's just kind of non-existent. I don't know. I guess if you're on a diet and you're trying to watch your carbs and all that kind of stuff, maybe this has a spot in the market. I mean, I know I did a whole week on them. I know they're becoming more prevalent. Again, I just view it as kind of an unnecessary beer. You already have Coors Light, which is pretty damn light. I don't really see what this does. For me, it doesn't do a heck of a lot. So for that reason, it would be a thumbs down. I wouldn't be drinking another one of these Pure Lights by Coors anytime soon. How about you?
Would I buy this again? Absolutely not. If you handed it to me to drink, would I turn it down? No, I would drink it. Yeah. So it's not super offensive or anything like that. I mean, like I said, if somebody offered me one, I would absolutely drink it. Would I buy it again? No, not at all. So I suppose that means I have to give it a thumbs down. Because I would not buy it again.
If it was 104 degrees and someone handed me this, would I drink it? Yeah.
But it's not offensive in any way. It's not terrible. It's just there. It's beer flavored sparkling water.
And again, I get it. There's a niche for people that are watching carbs and calories, so maybe this fits their purposes. It's not working for me. So
I mean, maybe this is a good lawnmower beer or something.
Yeah, could be. But we ain't mowing the lawn right now, so it's not for me, my brother. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you've tried the Pure Light, let me know what you think about it. The other thing I'm always kind of interested in is I get that there's like a market for the low-cal, low-carb beers, but I've had some better ones. They don't have to be flavorless and kind of bland. Lagunitas did some good ones, a couple of other breweries when I did that playlist. This to me is just isn't hitting.
The weird thing is a lot of these supposedly low carb beers are only a couple carbs lower than their
regular,
their light counterpart.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
I mean, if you're on a keto diet or something like that, I did that briefly.
If two carbs are the big difference on your keto diet, you
then
shouldn't
don't
be
need
drinking
beer
beer in the first
I
place.
agree. All right. Till next time, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.